We are coming to you live from the Echo Arena Combat Lobby. Our special guests tonight are the VR Champions League leading organizer, Polestar, and the VR Master League leading caster, ft.SirDimwi. We have some exciting things for you tonight. A teaser for our up-and-coming show we'll be releasing on our channel, and a trivia challenge for our special guest. I am Techno Wubs, and your hosts for the evening are the King Bruiser himself, Ivan Thrive, and the bro of the Broman 1041. Let's go!
Hey!
Yeah, awesome.
We're in it to win it tonight.
All right, so what's going on, Brum? Did you do the beer fest this week?
I actually didn't. I had a buddy come into town on Friday, so we went
But
out.
you got drunk anyway?
Of course I did.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah.
The way to
That's
do it.
every weekend.
All right.
Friday, Saturday. It's my routine.
All right.
How was your weekend,
That's the way
man?
to
Was it
do
good?
Actually, it was really nice. It was nice and relaxed. I finally had the weekend to myself. Didn't have to go to work, and that's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, so I think it's time. Let's go ahead and get our first guest on the show today. It's going to definitely be our one and only Polestar. Come on up, Polestar. Let's get you over here. You chill right here.
What is up, guys?
Right here.
Polestar, welcome to the show,
Polestar
man.
it is. Welcome to the show,
guys?
brother.
Pleasure to be here. Pleasure.
Absolutely.
Dude, we have one very
absolutely.
important question to ask you. Broman's going to do it first.
Yes.
You know which one it is.
Yep. So I've got to ask. Your name is Polestar. Polestar. Do you have a history as a stripper? And what was your stripper name?
The amount of times I've gotten that said in pubs, I cannot count the amount of times it's happened. It's Polestar. I actually got the name from a car brand. The Polestar. It's like an electric vehicle from Europe. It's barely getting sold here in the States, but that's where I got the name from. I can't. I don't dance on the pole, trust me, but I.
Okay, so no history of stripping.
No history.
If you had a stripper name, what would it be?
What would it be?
Oh my gosh! Let's actually, you know what? We'll keep it at Polestar with that one. Now that I can, keep it
Polestar
actually.
it
Yeah,
is.
Polestar it is. We'll keep it at that. You know.
It'll be like
Easily
this.
transitionable.
I know, right?
Ooh, Ivan, dinner
Something
and a
like
show.
that. That's exactly what it would be.
Exactly what it'd be. Yeah, it's a good name. I like it.
All right.
I didn't think
So
about it
Polestar?
when it started though. What's up?
Welcome to the show again, man. This is awesome.
Pleasure, like always.
I had an opportunity to meet you on Discord when you're trying to set up the VR Champions League. I think we were probably like one of the first teams in there, right?
Oh yes, you guys were indeed. I actually, before checking it out, I actually, before coming in here, I was like, what? When did these guys sign up? And I double checked, and you guys were 7th to sign up. So
Oh wow!
congratulations.
Let's go.
Breaking the top 10 in the sign up,
Breaking-
and we're gonna break top
exactly.
10 at the end of the season.
Dude, I
Exactly, you guys
remember-
Got it.
I remember when the whole thing first started, we were talking about it. We first thought it would be just like VRML would be 2 games a week, right? So we even split our team up, right? We went, half of us stayed on VRML, half of us were like, we're just gonna do VR Champions League.
It's like, yeah.
You know, it changed, but it's still cool. We've been able to bring in guys like Techno Webs on the team, guys who are currently on like way better teams than what we have right now in the VRML. So it gives us an opportunity to have that. That's kind of cool.
It's exciting, good stuff. We're really happy to have you guys up in the league, and we're really excited to see what you guys can bring forward to, and hopefully make it up in the top 10, like you mentioned, Broman.
Yeah, I
also-
hope so.
Also, gotta say this, we're one of the only 4 teams who are up to standard right now.
That is correct. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so we're going through a pretty rigorous, I'd say, approval system for teams, and you guys are one of the ones that are up there. So props for you guys.
How's that system work for everyone else who hasn't been approved yet?
Yeah, so
Very
how it
curious.
works is it's what we're trying to do is we're trying to structure the league in a more competitive, spectrum of things. So we're trying to make sure that teams who join the league have matching profile pictures, have a proper team description, have a proper team name and so forth, to just present a sort of good brand identity for the league itself, but most importantly for the teams and players who play within it. We're trying to get rid of those teams that just want to play at a casual level and take it a step further and get the teams to play at a more competitive and sort of professional level. So that's what we're trying to aim for. That's what we're trying to get the league to be, and really happy that you guys were meeting those standards and you guys got approved for it, so congratulations.
Yeah. So with the strict policies that I know y'all have, which is very cool, it does make it more organized. It's cleaner around the edges. I have a couple ideas for names for teams, but I want to run them by you first just to see if Maybe they work, maybe they
Maybe they
don't.
work, maybe they don't.
Yeah, so first one I had in mind, 420 Blaze at 69. Would that work?
Unfortunately, that wouldn't go through.
All right, okay.
There's actually
okay.
a team called HAAMF that's on there.
HFA, yeah, that is,
Yeah.
yes, and we
Yeah.
still haven't approved those guys.
Okay. What
I've heard of them, yeah.
and this goes back to, a little bit of the stripper conversation that we're
Super
having.
combo golf.
What about Team G-Spot? Is that a no-go? Or...
Team G-Spot, yeah. Unfortunately, it's also going to have to...
Okay.
Yeah.
So remember that when you're making a team
Remember
name,
that,
you
yes.
cannot use drugs or genitalia when you come up with it.
On the
I
team
mean,
names,
important
don't have
I
that.
also have a thing. Like, our team has Kako, our cameraman right there. He's also our designer. He's the one who's made all our logos. For those teams that don't have a Kako on their team, like what do you say to them? Like, how do they
Yeah.
go about getting their logos and things like that?
Yeah, for sure. So we got Brian. He's actually a pretty close friend of mine. He's doing all of our marketing and branding. So if you guys need a logo or anything like that for your team, just make a ticket on the create a ticket tab on the Discord, and you guys will get a logo sent out. I think Blue Bombers was one of the teams who reached out and actually got a logo design. We got it pretty quickly to them. It was in about a day or so. And it's completely free of charge because we want teams to participate, and we really want teams to join up and get approved for that, just because we want them to play. Who doesn't want to play and have some fun, right?
And then
Absolutely.
this logo you designed for them, can they take that to VRML as well, or
Oh,
it's
yes,
strictly
yes.
only?
Oh, no, definitely. It's a logo for the team. I mean, we're just trying to be inclusive for our league as well, so they can use it however they wish. We just made it for them so they can participate in our league. So it's completely up to them whether they want to take it out or not.
Awesome.
Everyone, that's pretty awesome. Consider the fact that you don't have to go to Fiverr and pay some dude like $40 to make you a logo. When you can
Yeah.
join the VR Champions League, play some dope games, maybe win some money, and you get free marketing. Like, you get that logo made. That's dope. Something worth thinking about.
Definitely, yeah.
So the logo, do you have to pay for the logo if you request one?
No, you don't. It's completely free. We actually we've invested some capital into this, so we paid for we paid for licensing on a platform, so we have access to a lot of logos that teams can choose from. All we do is just go in and switch the names on them, add the player names and so forth, because we know, I mean, there's some players who just don't have access to those platforms and stuff like that. So,
Of course.
we just were like, okay, well, might as well help them out if we're trying to make this seem as competitive as possible.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Get them added
So
on
you
there.
said, so you said we invested some capital. Who is we? So we know
We
there's
is-
you. Do you want to
Yep.
tell us about everybody else?
Yeah, so Brian, he's our marketing guy. He's also sort of really
Brian.
involved in this. So he doesn't have a
What a
he
name
does have a
for
Discord, but
VRML.
yeah. So Brian, and then we also have Derwin, who's really involved in this, and we all live in the same town. So we're based out of Longmont, Colorado. And
cool.
So what we're trying to run it is sort of like a startup, if you can think about it, sort of like a business structure. So we've got access to a small little office space that we're using, and we're kind of running things out of, because we want to actually make this hopefully as official as possible and run it out to hopefully be something great in the future. So we got Brian, and then we also have Derwin. Derwin's our chief operations officer, who's just running around and making sure everything is set smoothly for the league to start off. So he's managing
Amazing.
matches, league officials, and league staff.
Wow.
to
So
make
not
sure
just in the
everything's running
game,
around.
it's incredibly organized. Outside of the game, it is as well.
It is, yes. We're the good thing is we live close to each other, and we can all just go and talk to each other in case anything runs into problems.
Excellent, man. Well, so who would you say
Definitely.
is your favorite person to work with at the office? Just kicking it, maybe go have a brew after work. Who's your buddy?
Bro, that's Mercy. That's Derwin right there. Mercy's the one. That's his Oculus username. So he's the one who I kick it back and play around with a lot more.
Man,
He's
that
the
is
one.
awesome.
Yeah.
Did you meet this
so
whole
it's
crew
fun.
from like your town or from like
No,
college
from
or something like that?
VRML. We actually started playing all together there, and we were like, you know what, let's just kind of get going, and we bought ourselves Oculuses all together. So we were like, we bought the Quest 2 on when it launched, and we were like, oh, this is fun and stuff, and we started playing around more, and then we just started our buddies wanted like, hey, I want to hop in that and start playing. So that's sort of
Wow,
how we
man.
got to know each other and started playing.
So you guys got good
Is
chemistry.
your arm okay?
Yeah. Just sometimes when it's sad.
It's back. Tech knows
Yeah.
that.
It's all
All
good.
right. Tech, anything
Just
you want to
back,
say,
back.
dude? You know you're here.
Just gonna say happy to be here. Happy to be part of the VRCL. Yeah, when Ivan came and asked me to be part of the team, at first I was like, will it take away everything from VRML for me? But then I was like, you know what? It could be a lot of fun. I get to play with guys I really like to play with on the off time. Why not? And we had our first scrimmage and we kind of killed it then, so I think we'll be completely fine. I'm
Good
thinking at
stuff,
least
guys.
top
Yeah.
5.
Forza, if you
Good
knew
stuff.
how hard it was to get him on my team, I'd bet that man basically.
Had to offer
Yeah,
him some cash to
he's
join.
Ivan's favorite player.
Techno,
Yeah.
good stuff. Got to make a contract to get him in the team, eh?
So I see your
Basically.
logo. I see your logo, VRML Season 3. I didn't know you were on a team.
Yeah, we
What
are.
team were
yeah.
you on?
We made the team Oh my gosh. We made Relativity in season 3, so I played
Mhm.
alongside with Mercy, Lucius, and who's the other one? Kevin. So Kevy is his username. We all got pretty close and we played throughout the league, so we joined from the start all the way to the end. So it's
Lucius
is
is on
awesome,
your
man.
team?
Yeah, Lucius is on our team.
Can you
yeah.
ask that man why every time he sees me in a pub he just leaves it?
He's probably scared of you, Ivan. He's
No.
scared of your skill, bro. He's
King
scared.
Bruiser
No,
right here.
look, I seen him one time in the pub, right? And then, well, I've seen him more than that, but the first time I saw him, I was like, dude, hey, you're with Polestar. He just looks at me and then leaves the game. And ever since then, every time he sees me in the game, he just dips.
That's the right reaction for Ivan.
That's fair. That's a
I don't
fair
know.
reaction.
I don't know where I saw it, Ivan, but I think I saw a picture you sent out. You got 148 stuns, I believe.
143.
Yes.
Was that you? 148. Yeah,
That was him.
My man.
143. 143. Yeah,
143.
yeah.
That's actually where
It was
we
at
met.
That's what I'm at,
I'm
bro.
not sure you guys met, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh
like
my
in a
gosh.
pub, my highest is 79. However, yeah, in a scrim, that one that we had, it was like 143. That was insane. I'm always happy to share my high stun counts because, like, I fancy myself a King Bruiser.
King Bruiser, Ivan. People
I think it's fair
in
to
our
say.
in our team, Mercy and I everyone in our team loves to stack so much. And whenever we encounter people like you on a team, we just completely rage.
Oh, no, I'm the best.
You guys are our worst enemy because we cannot stack for crap if we have someone
Ask these
like
guys,
you.
I am the best stack
Yeah.
breaker, dude. You
Oh,
cannot
he is.
stack near me.
You cannot
Yeah.
stack with Ivan on a team, so
Yeah.
on the opposing team, I bet.
Yeah,
No,
some
on the
hard
team too.
stuff.
I kind of suck at regrabbing.
No. He's
studying
not bad at
everyone.
re-grabbing. He's not bad at re-grabbing.
Webs. Like, Ivan, let's go. No, Ivan, you went left.
the
Bro, you
regrabs are
pulled
there, but I'm like, all right, Ivan, go stop their stacks real quick. I'll just
I'll wait for you.
He starts regrab and he just gets left behind, and he's
I
like, "I'll
always
do
do
the
the
stack."
EV3. I always
You
look
need
up
that.
behind and there's no one there. I'm like, where is everybody? And they're just getting stunned by Ivan downfield. I'm like, okay.
Ivan's there laughing in their faces.
Yeah,
It
dude.
takes a lot of skill to be a good center because I've tried it before and it doesn't work for me. It's like I try to and I just get stunned back because they
Tell that to the Echo
the
community,
shield.
dude. They think
It's
my
just
my
hard.
job sucks.
It's the best
Definitely
role in a
responsible
game.
for a lot
In
of
all
rage
honesty,
quitting.
it's the best thing you can do, and people like you make teams win because you can keep people back, and your team can go ahead and score up front. So
Mhm.
your
Me
team
and-
must love you for that as well.
I hope they do. So me and Wubs recently had a pub against a Masters team. I'm not gonna say what team it is, right? But we literally we did a great job. Like me, him,
Yeah.
and another guy named A Platypus. Because I kept breaking their stacks. These guys couldn't do anything because I kept stunning
Exactly,
them
yeah.
out the whole game.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
You could hear it in their sighs. They were like, stacks are broken, guys. And I'm like,
They were,
They're like,
they
"Oh
were
my
pissed.
God,
they were
bro."
pissed. There's a lot of bad words being said towards us for sure.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
honestly, we say that in private comms when we were on our team. We're like, God dang it, they're stunning us.
all
Yeah.
of me.
So I do want to end this one off with like one more question on this in regards to the VR Champions League. What are we looking at for the future growth of the company?
Yeah,
Because you're treating it like
definitely.
a company.
We are, yeah. It's sort of like a startup. So yeah. So what we're looking forward to as far as growth-wise goes is really improving our content for the league, but most importantly, making sure that everyone who plays for it gets noticed outside of it. So we're trying to make it not exclusive for some people or teams. We're just trying to make it so that everyone has the opportunity to shine within it, and most importantly, get the word out for the player itself, since it's the most important factor of everything. That's what we're really going after. That's what our mission is to make it an exclusive competitive platform for any team to join in and have the opportunity to shine.
Awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for being here and taking the time to talk to us.
Definitely
Seem like a really cool guy. You know, of course, we're playing in the league. I wish you all the best. I hope it gets as big as you want it to be.
Definitely. Thanks so much, guys. It was a pleasure being here. And yes, thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Roman. Thank you, Techno. And I guess I'll start moving that way.
Absolutely.
You're gonna stick around, right? You're gonna stick around.
I'm gonna stick around. Yeah, I'll go chill with Positive over here.
No, leave Positive guy alone over there. Nobody likes him. You're gonna be like right over here, right next to SirDimwi. Join the banter, man. Join the conversation. Also,
why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Yeah.
Does Dimwi have me ghosted? Because I see him as ghosted, but I don't have him ghosted.
Oh, just check it real quick. Yeah, he doesn't have you ghosted.
Yeah, it says he's ghosted.
He has me ghosted. It's not a
what?
shocker. So if anything, he had me ghosted.
Guys,
well, I sensed some beef
we're gonna pause
already.
here
Oh
for
my
some
gosh,
technical difficulties, and let's go into that commercial really quick.
We're gonna call this play Crazy Train. So Ivan is gonna boost off of you, Positive,
Right.
and he's gonna be at the front of the trench. All you have to do, grab the disc, throw it to him at the front of the trench.
Alright.
You got it?
I got it.
All right, go ahead.
Alright.
Hello. What happened? Did you miss it? Did you miss it with your hand or?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's try it again. One more time. Let's go. Let's hit that crazy train.
Bro, man, you know, he's nice. He's a good leader for our team, but every time I look at him, you know, he just makes me think of my pervy uncle that goes to my family reunion every year. It scares me.
Listen, Positive guy.
Yep.
This time what I want you to do, grab it with your hand. With your hand, where the controller is at.
Okay.
And then throw it to Ivan at the front of the trench. Okay?
Right.
Got that?
Alright, yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
Let's do this.
Do it. I'm out of the way. Are you kidding me? Bro, I just grabbed the disc. That would be the other team. All you have to do, throw it to the front of the trench. Hey, Positive guy. Literally just grab it with your hand, and then... Oh my god, I swear to god, dude. Alright, I'm done. I'm not doing this.
Well, what does that mean?
So, we're back from commercial
Was
break.
I supposed to prepare a statement?
All right, we're back from commercial break. During the commercial break, we had SirDimwi join us. SirDimwi, the lead caster for the VRML, has been a caster there for... He probably feels a little, iffy about that one. There's a lot of big names, but we like to acknowledge him and the things that he does for the VRML. So we're going to go ahead and kick off the interview. Go ahead, Ivan.
I just want to say though, because he went like, when we said lead caster. I don't see anyone else's videos on the commercial before the show starts.
Palador is number one. Has been since day one. Hands down. He however many casts I do, he does twice as many in the same amount of time, and I'm already feeling dead. So that man is prolific. He is a monster. He's amazing.
I do want to lead with a question. So Dimwi, we know that you and Broman 1041 over here are actually brothers, right?
Yes.
Real life brothers. So with that being said, does that mean that I can call you brother too?
That's if he says it's all right, then yeah, it's all right.
Never! Not
There
acceptable.
you go.
Wait,
Busted.
Positive,
Just
that was
kidding.
for
Go up
you.
front
What?
immediately.
Positive, you missed your
pod.
one thing.
Dude, my dad came in and talked to me, dude. I missed it? Oh my god, I'm pissed.
Your dad is right here, boy.
Oh my god, I'm pissed.
Never mind. We had a moment that would have been funny, but his real dad is
Yeah,
back
we'll just
from the
move on.
cigarettes, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm back from
Oh, wow.
Oh my god,
I've been gone for 3 years. Finally came
Of
back
course,
to
that's
talk
the
to him.
freaking the one
Hold
time,
on,
dude.
let me go change my
Whatever.
email.
That
real
works, I'm
quick
still
for the
keeping
crime.
this.
One freaking time, dude.
I'm still keeping this. No, alright. Okay, so Dimwi, so long, like you've been on VRML for so long as a caster, right? Like how many seasons, or like even before VRML?
No, VRML was the start of it. It was I joined a team. I joined Nova with Venom, Essen, and Zesper, and they Palador put out caster applications, and I didn't apply because I was like, I'm on a team. I'm not gonna have the time. You know, they aren't gonna want me to do both. So I didn't apply. But then I was watching a stream in like week 1 or week 2. And Palador made a comment that they were still looking for casters, so go ahead and apply. And I was like, you know what? If they're still looking, maybe they'll take me. And so I applied, and he was like, "Oh, it's fine to go." Because now you look back, I look at our caster list, and 90% of the casters, if not 95% of the casters, also play. So that's kind of the norm. You know what I mean? At the time, it was all new.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the norm was. So yeah, I started it was pre-season or season 0, as it's sometimes called, because it's the season that was prior to season 1. At the time, we called it preseason because it was kind of a trial run. We intentionally made it really short, and I started that season and every season since. So season 3 would have been 4 seasons with the league. I'm about a year and a half. I've been casting with VRML at this point.
Wow, man, that's a lot of time. What would you say are some of the best highlights that you've seen? You don't have to go. You don't have to tell us all of them, but just tell us a couple. Some of the best plays you've seen.
Well, the first championship being won by Illuminati at the time, or actually, there might have been Illuminati at the time. No, I think they were Illuminati then. They changed it. They change their name every season. They won the preseason championship against Joker. That was the one time Joker lost the championship in VRML. It was the first trial season championship, and that season was very different. Master tier wasn't separated. You played all 3 games. It wasn't best of 3. So that was a big one. I remember, especially Ender. He set the points in a single game record in that season, and he held on to it until I think season 2. So that was, Ender was it still is one of the top players.
What is that record? Go ahead.
At the time, I think he hit like 36 in one game, and
Oh
now
my gosh.
I'm not sure. I think we're at 44 with game from
My
Joker.
goodness.
Of
I
course,
think that's
it's
the
Joker
current
that
record.
takes all the records, man.
Well, I think what actually happened, and this is a highlight I could share as well. Actually, was when Game hit this record, because you could tell, because he was just having a really good game and he just kept nailing them, And it was like his teammates realized, you know what, he's on a hot streak. Let's just feed him. And you could see it. They were intentionally not taking shots and passing it to Game so he could get another goal. And
What was the
so he
record
definitely
for?
did it with help. What's that?
What was the record? 44?
Game
36,
said it.
right?
I'm pretty sure before it was 30. I think 36-ish, and Game pushed it to 44. Both were done
That's
in.
going to be you, Techno.
We're gonna
I
feed you.
think my highest record's 33 now. That was season
wow.
2 when I first started, so I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Getting there.
It's gonna happen in the VR. It's gonna happen in the VRCL. We'll feed
That's
you.
what I'm hoping.
Well, if Joker proved anything, you're gonna need your teammates to help you.
Yeah, definitely.
Feed all the passes.
We got you.
Exactly.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Because that's what it took for him. So.
Right.
Dude.
So
and
let's
I
go
guess-
back in time just for a second. You can finish what you were about to say. Go ahead.
Well, I was just the last highlight I would bring up is the one most recent that I made a video about it. Was Anomaly versus Aurora in the second Challenger Cup, the Cycle 2 Challenger Cup in this past season. Their round 2 was one of the most exciting rounds of Echo Arena I've ever seen yet. I mean, it really was. I literally made a video just to talk about how awesome this round was. Because it was, Saluda hit a game-winning goal from like 60-something meter, a round-winning goal from like 60-something meters out. Like you could see her line it up too. That's the way she threw. She'd hold back like that and launch it. You could see on the cast. I called. I was like, she's lining it up. It was me and Strimbitsky of Kangaroo, now of the New York
we love
Kings. Me and him
Strimbitsky.
casted that game. Yeah, dude, Strim's one of the best guys in the whole league, hands down. Can't say enough good things about Shrem. We need more people like Shrem.
Yeah. We just interviewed him last week.
We've never done a show before, right? Just had an idea and went, Shrem, will you please be on the show? He said, yeah, no questions asked.
Oh, dude, he's great. Dude, he is an earnest dude. Like, the personality you get from him, that's him. You know what I mean? He's not putting on a facade.
Yeah.
That is Shrem.
Yeah.
We felt that, yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, I've heard you talk about this a little bit, and I'd like you to tell them about it, just from your experience, because it's pretty unique, because you've been playing Echo basically since it first came out, a year before there was any championships, right?
I don't know about when they started. They started doing that pretty early, but I didn't get into that for a while.
Yeah.
I started shortly after the beta of the game, and a lot of the people played in the beta were the ones that went into the early seasons of ESL.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the experience in the prehistory, the pre-season, when it was like that, when you were running pubs. What was that like?
Way back, I mean, because we're going back. If you're going back to when I started in August of 2017. And the beta they had just they were only at a beta for 1 or 2 months. I don't remember the exact time frame there, but it was only like I joined that shortly after beta. At the time, the lobby was completely different. I mean, it was a completely different lobby. It was very small, but it was still awesome. You know what I mean? It was really small. We played 3v3. I'm sure you've heard about that. We played 3v3 for a very long time. Actually, we played 3v3 up until the start of VRML, so that would be like the latter part of 2019.
That's why the AIs are still 3v3.
That is exactly, yeah, because they put that in when we were still 3v3, and they haven't done an update to it. By the way, if you want to practice with your team, you only have two teammates on, you can go in and practice passing against the bots because they're great little.
That's what I do.
Fantastic, dude. It's great.
People don't know it. Look, put the AIs on master and just go.
Yeah.
It's the best training you could ever get.
It's fantastic because one of the good drills for passing is just going up and down the arena, passing in between yourselves as you're moving. Yeah. And if you put objects in the middle that are actually trying to take it away from you, even though they're not people, it just gets you into that mode of tracking the other players and all that. Yeah, it's fantastic exercise.
Yeah.
Great minds, man. Great minds.
Great minds think alike.
I've been bugging the whole team about AI training and how great it is.
Yeah.
It just seems like most people are just like,
Yeah, I get that. Well, most people are like that about drills in general. So, I usually when someone's going about drilling, I'm like, you know what? You have the wrong attitude, and that's that.
Yeah.
I see him looking at you a lot, man.
What? No.
Well, why are you muted?
I don't know.
Sorry, I'm just kind of taking.
But no,
this
anyways. So
Dude.
So back then the lobby was smaller. I remember I used to practice my shot, and this ESL was definitely. So either ESL or something akin to ESL. There was probably ESL. Had been running about the time because I distinctly remember in that old lobby practicing my shot, practicing my throw by bouncing it off of Lemming's face because they had won the championship, and him, Palador, and I don't remember which teammate their third was at the time, but the three of them were up there, and Lemming was front and center, and I just used that for target practice, not out of any it wasn't malice or anything. It was just a great little target. You know what I mean? It worked perfectly.
So we were playing pubs. This was probably about a month or two back. I don't know if you remember this. And this is just a little tidbit of something that happened when we were together. Do you remember when we were playing the game and it was those two kids that we were playing with that we had to mute them because they were so annoying?
No, you muted them. I was I mean, they're kind of loud and talking, but they weren't like they weren't to the point where I can tolerate a bit. There's a if you don't hit my line, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm totally good. It's once you hit that line, I'm like, all right, we're done. You know what I mean? But they didn't quite hit that line. So, but I remember exactly what you're talking.
Didn't we go Ivan mode?
Yeah. Wait, what are you saying?
Did he go Ivan mode for them? Remember, like when we first ran into them? So we're bringing this up because it's very important to Sharpshooters. But like, me and him had gone into a pub and met these two kids. Oh crap, I'm running away. These two kids, and he muted them as well. So did everybody. And the whole game, I was like, bro, they're amazing. Like I was like, dude, they're so crazy. Like their annoyance was what made them strong. And I'm sure you probably saw the same thing, right? Where it's like the way they juiced off each other. Like, they were good, but they were good because of the way they were being annoying.
Yeah.
So, I've been chasing them down ever since. and then he told me you had the same feeling about them as I did when you first saw them. So
I made a comment that they kind of, in certain ways, they reminded me of Joker from back in the day. Very rowdy, but it was a rowdiness that they were building off of each other.
Yeah,
The excitement of playing,
just carrying the
and
momentum.
winning.
Yeah,
Like it worked for them. And so and that glue that kind of forms as a result of that can be really beneficial on a team.
So reason we're bringing this up is because go ahead, Broman, introduce one of those.
So we got both of those kids on our team. And
I
so
found
now
them.
they're in the Here's one of them.
Here's
right
one of
here.
them. I'm not gonna lie, one of them is on a temporary ban. But he'll be back soon. He'll be back soon.
Yeah.
But here's positive guy. He's one of those kids.
Positive, say hi. Say hi to him.
Like a month ago, we were in our prime. We were making the baby joke. It was horrible, dude. It was actually
my God.
bleeding.
Did we lose Dimwi? Bro, you were so insane. He disappeared.
No!
Come on, he's dead.
Come back to me. Oh no.
It
All
was
right.
bad. Like a month ago, we were in our prime annoyance.
Dude.
It was. Oh.
It was awesome, cause like, you guys didn't even remember me when I was looking for you.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
like,
and I sent you
I
friend
was
request.
like-
You didn't accept it.
dude, I was like, listen, I played with you guys like a
I
few
didn't
weeks
know
ago.
you were.
Yeah.
You want to reach out to him really quick?
Yes. I'll see if
But
he's
I was
calling
like, dude, I was like, it was so insane. Cause I was like, oh my god, these kids are crazy. They're awesome. Everybody on our team muted you. And I was like, no, don't mute them. There's something about the way they play. It's insane.
Dude,
Polestar,
a month
if
ago.
you met them, you would have
That's
muted
rich,
them
man.
too.
I would have
Like,
Oh,
it's-
Polestar, you'd have been so
Yes.
annoying.
Dude, yeah.
But I was
Screaming
amazed.
right into their
Yeah.
just like holding
Yeah.
the microphone like
That's one of
this.
them.
So,
No, but it's true. It's true. It's the way. I mean, if
yeah,
that makes them
when-
play better, it makes them play better.
Right, when me and Negative would like play every day, he would score at least 8 points a game, and I would get 4 assists usually. It was so much fun.
Oh my god, that is so funny how you guys are the
I
same
had
team
them,
again.
and I had to find them, dude. I don't know why. There's something about
right.
them. I had to find them.
You're
And
like,
because, like I said, we
so-
were splitting up. It was 3 of us
Unfortunately-
going to VR Champions League,
we
so I
died?
wanted them to take my place.
His headset died.
Right.
Hey, Dimwy's
Oh.
headset died, so he won't be able to.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Oh, that sucks.
We're gonna
dude.
cut for now, and then give us a few seconds. Let's get some juice back in Dimwi's helmet, and we'll go on to the game show. Sound good?
Dude, I'm
All right.
lost.
Sadly, we lost Dimwi to battery loss. So onto this game show. In his place, we're gonna have Technolubs take over. And Polestar, you're still with us, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So I'm gonna bring in the host of our little game show sequence, our good old positive guy. Come on in.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna have you guys positioned here. Let me get Technolubs here, and then I'm gonna have
Polestar, you'll be
Polestar
right
here.
there.
Right over
Okay.
here.
We'll get you here. Basically, it's just like elementary school. Raise your hand if you know the answer.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, we're
First hand up
perfect.
gets to answer the question.
All right, hold on, boys. I gotta pull up the. Hold on.
Now, what if my ping is higher than his? Do I get like a couple seconds leeway? How
No,
does that
it
work?
happens.
That's
right.
all.
Unfortunate casualty.
I'll work
Whoever
with
touches him first, I don't know.
All right, you boys ready? All
that. Lunge at him.
Yeah, whoever grabs him first.
right, you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
I mean, that's like geography
All right,
questions.
so
like,
just
what is
letting
the
you
ca-
know, we asked everybody for all of these questions. We asked 20 people, and you have to guess which one the most of the people, picked. So, question 1: what is your favorite position? Number 1, striker. Number 2, goalie. 3, midfield. 4, bruiser.
Polestar first.
Oh, we are wrong. Striker.
Striker? Yep, you're right.
Oh, God.
All right, bro. That's the
forget
pig
to
I was
put them out of
talking
order.
about. That was the pig. My hand was like halfway up.
He's
Come
like,
on.
Yeah, I'm
seriously.
All right.
Hold on.
Whoever makes
All
the
right.
loudest noise first go gets
Ooh,
it.
yeah, that's a good
Right,
one.
right. How about that? That's a
bro.
lot easier. That's a lot easier.
No,
All right.
raise hand. Polestar can't yell.
I can yell. It's
Oh,
no
yeah,
problem.
you can
It's
yell.
no
You can
big.
yell. All right.
Okay.
I
He's
can
gonna
yell.
yell. Loudest
All right.
noise.
Whoever yells first.
Yeah,
Question
whoever
2.
yells first.
All right. Question 2: who is the most feared bruiser? Gilligan, Ivan Thrive, Backer Daddy, or Haskell 7?
You got it.
What's your
That's not
Is it?
All right.
Is it Hasco?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go, boy. Let's go easy.
All right, 1-1.
1 to
Hold
1.
on.
Tied up.
You guys thought I could be yell so loud. My
Oh,
name was
no.
I like that scream. Yeah. You went,
All right. For this question, we did not ask 20 people.
But there is a right answer. All right.
Who
Oh, come
is
on.
the champion for the last LAN event? Is it Kangarillas, New York Kings, Eclipse, or Joker? What's up, Polestar?
Eclipse.
Ooh.
Is that right?
No.
Bro, is that right?
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
yep,
it is
yep,
right.
yep, yep.
Can't, wait, is that right?
No.
No,
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm
What'd you
pretty
say?
sure
Wait,
it's
that's
not.
not
right?
Is it?
I don't
He
think
was right.
so.
Is it
No,
Kangaroos?
Techno was
He was
right.
right?
It was.
I was right.
It was Kangarillas.
Okay.
It was Kangarillas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you saw the last episode, we talked about that with Strim.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's 2-1. 2-1.
Unfortunate. Alright.
Good thing I watched the last episode.
Exactly. All right. Question 4. What is the most annoying strategy in Echo? Stunning, permagoalie, cherry picking, juking on ceiling.
Yo, I got it, bro. I got it.
What?
I
Wait,
was
okay.
He said he made a noise first. He made a noise
Yeah,
first.
All right,
We're
well,
giving it to
okay.
Polestar.
Okay.
Give it
That
a
was a
full
yell,
stop, bro.
bro.
Stunning, bro. Stunning.
All right, and then Techno.
Permagoalie?
You're right, Techno.
Oh,
Hey, so
That was the
what's
top one voted on.
probably because
Yeah.
I hate
All right.
Summers so much.
I've been around a long time. I did all of those things at one
Solar
point.
P is
All right.
outside.
Question 5. Who is your favorite sharpshooter? Ivan Thrive. Oh my god, I can't. Kako, Ozzy,
We're
or
filming the game.
Broman?
We're filming the show right now.
double A, triple A.
We don't
Ivan
want to make the
Thrive.
noise.
All right. Oh yeah, you're right.
I
4-1. All right,
I
you
just
won,
took up the Ivan Thrive for that
Techno.
one.
Yeah, I got beaten by Techno here. Damn.
That's
Yeah,
my
Polestar,
line
my-
right
your
there.
career's ended.
I'm gonna see my name cross off the VRCL list now.
I'm getting a message on Discord. Unfortunately, you can't have Techno Love play on your
What's
team.
on your team?
Tenno Wubs is banned.
Alright. Guys, so
All
that I would say that was the show. Techno Wubs wins. Go ahead, don't forget, subscribe here on YouTube. Check us out on TikTok. And then also come join the Discord. We'd love to have you all on. Our next guests are gonna be the CEO and founder of VRware. And also we got a few special guests from the NEP organization. Don't want to tell you who. You're gonna have to tune in for that.
Yep.
Anything else?
It's gonna be a big episode. No, Polestar, thank you for being
go
on, man.
subscribe,
Thank
guys.
you
Yeah,
so
thank
much
you,
for
Polestar.
joining
Up
us.
to these guys.
Also, get your butts in there. Go join the VR Champions League. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's gonna be a
guys.
lot of fun. You can play
Really
Joker
excited.
I'll
potentially.
send my mom to hit you with this.